welcome to this week's Mortgage Minute with Mitch. So yes, I did declare today Casual Friday, but as far as mortgage news, hit our first hill in the roller coaster that we're going to call 2023. So this week the Federal Reserve met and they raised their federal funds rate by 25 basis points. Now that wasn't really much of a headline. We kind of expected that and the markets actually responded favorably. The big news came out this morning. The Bureau of Labor Statistics released their job creation report. Now that came in at 517,000 jobs created. The expectation was 185,000, so huge swing to the positive. Now, it's actually not good news for inflation though, which the Fed is trying to tame because more jobs being created means a hot job market, which contributes to inflation. Now, what's interesting about this is a couple things. Now, ADP, they released their payroll report earlier this week, and they only showed about 106,000 jobs being created. So 106 to 517,000. There's a big discrepancy there. Now, not only that, the BLS also did some tinkering with how they come up with their numbers. So they did change a few things and some metrics, so that may have contributed to potentially an overstated number. I'm not saying that they released false numbers, but there could be a little bit more to that, and hopefully the markets will calm down once they kind of read a little bit further into it. At least that's the hope right now. So we will see if the markets calm down. So a quick reminder that on the 15th, we're going to be holding a home buyer seminar called The Journey to Your New Front Door. So please, if you or anybody you know is interested in buying a home this year, they're not going to want to miss this. It's going to have a ton of great information. So please tag them in this post. I'll make sure that they get that information and know how to register and sign up for it. 2 different classes, one at noon, one at 7 p.m. So definitely want to check that out. As far as the Cavs go, still holding on to 5th place in the East. They did have a pretty chippy game last night. Donovan Mitchell got himself ejected, but all he was doing was defending himself from a cheap shot. He is our only All-Star this year, so nobody else got named last night, although Evan Mobley was named a rising star for the 2nd year in a row. So eventually, I think he'll get there and he'll become a perennial All-Star. And our old friend LeBron is going to make history in the next week. So barring any catastrophic setbacks, he only needs 63 points to overtake Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the #1 leading scorer in NBA history. So unless he goes off on Saturday night, that'll probably happen on Tuesday or Thursday. Those are the next games the Lakers have lined up. So, and lastly, Punxsutawney Phil did see his shadow yesterday, so 6 more weeks of winter supposedly. But the Stormfax Almanac actually says he's only been right 39% of the time. So I think if I was betting, I would reverse course and say that he is not accurate and that spring is going to be here sooner than later. So certainly hope so. Today's freezing outside, stay warm, but hey, I did see 50s in the forecast next week, so we'll take that for February. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.